Hello and welcome back to a new channel update video. Yeah, it's been a while once again since we did one of these, but there are multiple things that I feel need talking about real quick, so I just wanted to package it all into a neat little video here for you guys to enjoy. Or not, I don't know. So first of all, hello, in case you're new here, my name is Tharik, and I do what I do, as you see, pretty much. Yeah, very good explanation, I know. But yeah, as per usual with these channel update videos, I'm going to go through what we've been doing in the last while and what my future plans are, because there's going to be a few changes basically, and I just wanted to address all of those. So first of all, thank you very much to all the new and old subscribers that are here. Let me actually check at what number we are right now, because it's steadily going upwards. We are right now at the point of the recording at 587 subscribers, and that is really awesome. So we blew past the 500 a while ago, and we're approaching triple digits. It's gonna take we are a quadruple. There it is, 1,000. Let's put it in a number, but it's still gonna take some time, I assume. But yeah, we'll get there sooner or later, and I'm very happy for all of you guys, or to have you guys here, and that you enjoy what I do. So once again, thank you all very much for that. And with that being said, let's jump into the thing. So one of the big things you guys already know probably is the end of the Mordheim series as it exists right now. Mordheim has been one of the two big pillars of my channel since the beginning. It's been Blood Bowl and Mordheim. And Mordheim has come to an end now. We have finished our Skaven Deadly Challenge. We've done all the Skaven story missions. We've topped it all off with a nice skirmish against Hayden Flood. So once again, thank you very much, buddy, for that nice match and for the sound beating that you gave me. Spoiler, sorry. But yeah, Mordheim has come to an end. I think I've gotten all out of the game and more than I ever expected to get. And I'm, of course, sad to see it go and a little bit scared, because once again, it was one of the two pillars, and it was the second best running series the entire time behind Mordheim. And it's just, I'm sad to see it go, but I'm also excited for the opportunity that brings with it, basically. So, yeah. That's basically it about Mordheim. I'm not sure if I'm going to get back to Mordheim at some point. I do plan to, hopefully, assuming it doesn't tank completely, play Necromunda though. So the team that made Mordheim, which is Rogue Factor, I believe, where it was the developers, they're now working on the next on another Games Workshop game, if I'm not wrong and completely misinformed, which is Necromunda, which is announced to be maybe released sometime next year. I have no idea, but I think we might expect it next year if we get lucky. Maybe we get an early access or something like that. We'll have to wait and see. But if they build on what they learned in Mordheim and implement it into this new game, I think it could be really cool, and I'm looking forward to playing that once it comes out, or once we get access to it. So let's hope that they will not screw it up, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that it's going to turn out fine, and that we will have a lot of fun with that game once it comes out. So, aside from Mordheim, there is another series ending, or that has ended, actually today, basically. When this video will come out, I believe, we will have the finale released, and that is Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. So, because I started playing the second one back in early access with my buddy Game Night, I decided to play the first game, and we have reached the end of the first game, basically. That was an awesome game as well. I had so much fun with it. It's a little bit more goofy and less serious than the first one, even though the overarching story is quite serious. But you basically, out of the writing and it being still an indie game, even though a very ambitious one, it just shows what they can come up with, and it's a lot of fun. They build upon so much groundwork they laid in the first one, in the second one, basically. And I'm very happy to have played it. Unfortunately, it didn't do that well on the channel. It didn't have a lot of views, which is kind of unfortunate. But I still had an amazing time playing it, which is why I kept playing it and finished it as well. and I hope that you guys might check it out at some point if you hadn't so far. And if you are among the people that watched it already, you are awesome, and I love you. I don't know. Is that too much? Maybe. I don't care. Still the case. It was just a lot of fun to play. And I think it increases my enjoyment of the second one as well, because I know where things started and it's placed in the same world and all that stuff. There's not a direct connection, but I've already spotted a few hints here or there, or some nice subtle nods towards the first one that is pretty cool. And I think that just it's gonna make things a bit more enjoyable in the second one overall as well. But yeah, overall I had just a blast with that game as well, and I'm gonna miss it as well, of course. But with both of these series now gone, we have some room for new stuff, and that's where the future plans come in, basically. So in terms of Blood Bowl, there's been a lot of movement as well, of course, as you already know, and I'm doing separate Blood Bowl update videos as well to keep you guys updated there. But we've moved to a point where we are going to do mostly, soon enough, only Blood Bowl on Twitch. I've been moving more towards Twitch, and I'm gonna get a little bit into why that is right now. So with all the ad issues on YouTube happening, I'm not sure if you're not a creator on YouTube, or basically a Let's Player, or whatever it is, just if you don't have a channel and upload videos to YouTube, you might not be too familiar with it if you hadn't looked into it, but they still have issues with videos getting demonetized when they really shouldn't, because they are actually ad-friendly content. And so a lot of stuff that happens just leads to videos not being monetized, or being not monetized while they come out, where you get the most revenue for them, because it's shortly after the release of the videos that they get the most views, basically. And so you lose out on a bunch of stuff. And so I know this is mostly a hobby, but I do actually like getting something in return out of this, aside from all of you guys, of course. You watching and your feedback is what motivates me to do this. But I won't lie, the monetary side is a nice added bonus. Not that I've actually made anything substantial here. I think in my entire time of YouTube, let's put it into words, I think I've been doing YouTube for 2 years now, something like that. And I have made maybe 200 euros or so. So about $200 as well, maybe a little less. I mean, it's better than nothing, basically, but I would like for that number to go up, of course. And that means diversifying a little bit. And so Twitch is just an additional route that I could go, or that I am going now, to just make that a little bit safer for myself and better for myself, and so that I can rely a little bit more on myself. Also, I'm having a lot of fun streaming more again. We did Darkest Dungeon a while ago, and now that I've gotten back into more streaming, I remember why I really like this. The direct interaction and getting viewers there is also, it's just fun. It's different than here. I'm not sure I can really compare it that well, because I do enjoy both sides, and so I'm trying to keep both sides, basically. I hope we can get a good balance going there, and just see if that's going to work out. But that's basically the main reason I started streaming more again, for when I wanted to do it more again. And also I don't want to be completely reliant on YouTube, on the off chance that somehow magically everything does take off and I can pursue this at a little bit more serious way, basically. So that's the main reason why. So I hope you guys can understand. I know that, at least in terms of Blood Bowl, there's already been a few comments that I know that if I just record for Blood Bowl, basically for YouTube, my commentary is a little bit more focused and better, because I don't have an audience there that I'm trying to interact with as well. That's another layer that makes this a little bit more difficult to me. But it's just so much fun, and I hope you guys are going to forgive me that I'm gonna go this route. So what this also means is that I will be streaming, I'm gonna reduce the amounts of games that I'm playing, basically. So right now, we had 4 games. We had Blood Bowl, we had More Time, we had Divinity 1 and Divinity 2. Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 there is, because there's also other Divinity games. Now with More Time and Divinity Original Sin 1 being finished, I'm going to replace that with just one game right now. And that game is going to be Battle Chasers Night War, which is a turn-based role-playing game. and the first episode of that will come out tomorrow. So I hope you guys are going to check that out. But I'm also going to be streaming it, so you guys are going to be seeing that. So it's going to be a Twitch recording, basically. Since I want to do more on Twitch still, and that's why we're streaming there. The episodes are also going to be a little bit shorter than you're used to. I'm aiming for 30 to 40 minutes on those, but I'll try to bring them out daily, just to have a continuous daily series, basically. So that's what I'm trying to establish right now. That's the change, the big change. We're going to be playing on Twitch, but the episodes will be a bit shorter here on YouTube, just so that I can get a nice daily stream going, basically, or not a daily stream, a daily episode here on YouTube. So I hope you're going to give that series a chance. I really love the art style. The gameplay is extremely fun so far. I'm having a good time. I've played a bunch already, basically. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's Battle Chasers. I'm not sure what I'm going to play after it. I've got a bunch of games on the list. You guys put some games on said list with your recommendations already. But as far as I'm aware, Battle Chasers is also 32 more hours. And I've replayed a bunch of stuff already because I want to do that. So I think I'm going to spend quite some time in that game. But with the daily series, I actually can't really say how quickly we'll get through that. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's it for basically the changes in that way. Divinity Original Sin 2 will stay a YouTube exclusive series, of course, and will not change slots. What's going to change, though, is the Blood Bowl time slot a little bit. So right now, I'm bringing out 3 to 4 Blood Bowl videos per week. This is going to probably get fixed at 3 episodes overall. Instead of the variable 3 to 4. And I might switch the dates a little bit. So right now, I usually go for Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday is the optional one. So I might just want to space it out and go every 2 days. So we could go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And what is also going to change, I am going to change the usual release time for Blood Bowl. So, for example, the Monday one, which was exclusively the Nurgle one, which is going to change in a few weeks as well, probably, is going to move to the later release slot, where I'm also releasing Divinity Original Sin 2, just so that I can release Battle Chasers every day on the same time. That's what I would like to do. So the release from on Blood Bowl will always be at 7 p.m. my time zone. It might be different for you guys, of course. But it used to be 1 p.m. and it's going to change to 7 p.m. Basically. So it's still going to be the same day, but it's just going to be a little bit later in said day. Well, in terms of a Wednesday release, that's already where it got released. So the Wednesday and Thursday and Friday stuff, well, the Thursday will change as well. But the Wednesday and Friday already came out, where the other ones are also going to come out now. So you basically can know what to expect now there. And I'm just doing that because I would like to get the daily series always released at the same time, pretty much. So that's the idea behind that. So what else? Let me think if I forgot to talk about something in that area. I don't think so. In terms of Battle Chasers, I can already let you know that I had on one of the streams that I did. So far on the game, we had a weird issue where I got an audio delay, so a few of the episodes will have... The microphone is going to be perfectly in sync, but the game audio is delayed by half a second to a second. I have no idea why. I have streamed since then, once, and everything went back to being okay again, so I have no idea where that came from. But if you watch the series, that's something you're going to have to look out to, basically, or have to forgive me, because I didn't notice it during the recording, obviously, or during the stream, and I couldn't fix it. So we'll have to live with that, a little bit of a delay, and we'll just have to wait and see how that's going to play out. It's not gonna. It basically it makes the audio visual experience a little bit less enjoyable, maybe, but obviously the gameplay is gonna be unchanged. So I think I've pretty much covered most of it. So in terms of games that I've been planning for future stuff, I'm basically making a list, and I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna play once I approach the end of Battle Chasers. I don't know yet. If there's any suggestions from you guys that you would like to see me play, feel free to throw them out there. I've collected some of them already. So, for example, we've got I still have Invisible Ink in the back of my mind. I think we had the suggestion of me playing RimWorld, maybe, which I could try out at some point, although I'm still not completely sure about RimWorld, but I've not forgotten about it. I'm just thinking about it. And then a bunch of other games that I would also like to play, plus some suggestions that I can't remember right now, but I do have in mind. So we'll have to see about that. But if you have any more suggestions, feel free to let me know about them, because if it's a game that's up my alley, I'm probably going to play it at some point. Because that's what I'm trying to do now with reducing this already and going for a daily series, is just still be able to play more, basically. So we're going to finish game and then go for the next one and finish that. So as long as I don't go for something roguelike, for example, that basically has no real start or ending point, we're going to try to go completionist style and basically just play through the entirety of a game before we move on to something new. So that's what I've been trying to do so far, but now with the switch to a daily series, I think we can do that a little bit quicker, because, for example, with Divinity Original Sin 1, I released 2 episodes per week. They were an hour to an hour 20 long, but we still had 53 episodes total, something like that. So half a year worth of content, pretty much. Not that I'm against that, but it makes us very, very static, basically. It doesn't allow me a lot of variety, because either I'm not going to continue the series, or I'm going to ignore a new game that I would also like to play. With this Switch now, I think I should be able to react to new games coming out that I would like to play a little bit easier. So yeah, I think that's pretty much covers all of it. I hope you can understand my reasoning for the Switch in how I'm handling my channel now, and I hope you're going to support my choices there. And I obviously also would like to see you guys. I know I've seen some of you already, and I would like to see more of you guys on Twitch, of course, already. So just say hi if you ever see me going live there. I'm usually releasing a video here as well, letting you guys know that I am going live right now. So as long as you see that, you should be able to find me on Twitch. Otherwise, there is also a link down in the description where you can follow my Twitch channel. And since I've become a Twitch affiliate by now, you can also subscribe to my channel, get access to an emote, and support me a little bit more directly financially if you want to. Which would be greatly appreciated, of course. But it's obviously not a necessity. Just you guys watching and enjoying what I do is way more awesome than I could ever ask for, basically. And everything up upon that, or building upon that, is just an added bonus, basically. But yeah, I've said a lot. I hope it's not all been ramblings again. I think we're going to come to that now. So thank you very much once again to all of you for enjoying what I do, for watching, for commenting, for just being there and being awesome. So this is where we're going to end the recap and feature video for today, and see you guys next time. Bye, guys.